Our creative project entails of extracting the raw data of current stock prices in the market as of 4/6/2017, back to 5 years. Goes down to 2012 for all three firms. And the three firms we used in the automobile industry were Nissan, Honda, and Toyota. We used the raw data of the open price of the stock, as well as the high and lows of the day, the closing price, the volume, as well as the adjusted close price. We used the adjusted close price to further calculate the returns of each firm, returns being calculated by a formula. As you can see, this would be the new price minus the old price over the old price. And this was pretty much dragged down to calculate the returns of each day and to deduce how they've been changing each day. Then we further sorted the items in order to find or calculate the VAR and CVAR. The VAR is basically the value at risk, basically a statistical measure used to measure the quantity, the level of financial risk within a firm, or in a case, an investment portfolio over a specific time frame. In this case, using financial data, we use financial data over the past 5 years to deduce the VAR. We use the confidence interval of 0.01 multiplied by 1258, which was the number of cells dating back to 2012. So when we calculated that, we got 12.58, and going down to 12.58, the number 12 cell, we deduced that 0.00049995 was basically the worst possible return on a given day given the past 5 years. And the CVAR was calculated by using the average of the worst 1% of the returns in the past 5 years. We got negative 0.00808. This was a process that was repeated for Honda. The raw data was calculated for Honda, and then the output was calculated as well as for Toyota. We further created a comparison tab in order to compare how much each firm would lose on the worst given day within the past 5 years, how much the CEO would lose. And we basically used, we made a table for the VAR comparison as well as a graph for the CVAR comparison. And then the big question is, how does this relate to portfolio or an investment portfolio? So what we did was we took the returns determined by the adjusted close of Nissan, Honda, and Toyota, and calculated the expected return by dividing the portfolio and giving them weights. We gave Nissan a weight of 0.4, Honda and Toyota weights of 0.2, and the expected returns were calculated by the weights times the returns of each day. We further then repeated the process of averaging the worst 1% of the returns on any possible given day, and calculating the CVAR using the same average, and the VAR given the 1% confidence interval. We found that to be at cell 12 negative 0.03123. So